Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We have a lot of cubes to unbox. It was recently my birthday, so I figured why not making an unboxing video about this. So I hope you enjoy. I'm just going to be doing some like out of the box review type stuff, but I'll probably go into a more in-depth review on some of these cubes in a later video. So now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's get right into the unboxing. Alright, so now that I've gotten the intro out of the way, I'm going to start with the first cube, which is from a signature series. So we got the accessory box. You can see it's a Moyu cube. And then as we take it out, I believe that he arguably has the best logo for a cube. It's Garrett's cube. So yeah, let's get this stuff out of the box. So we just have the, classic Moyu accessories, nothing special, and a cubicle stand. Let's take a look at the cube. So, let's see if I can open this, actually. Oh, come on.
A few moments later.
Who decided to make plastic so hard to open? So, out of the box, it doesn't feel very lubey. Let's get into first turns. Okay. So, out of the box, it definitely needs to be broken in more. You can definitely feel how plush it is with all the lube, and you can sort of see it on the internals. I do know that Luke doesn't main this anymore. I'm pretty sure he's currently maining the YS3M, which I will also be unboxing later in this video, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, it's just like, it definitely needs to be broken in more. But I can definitely tell that this is going to be like a very consistent type of cube, which is probably what he was looking for, considering he has the second fastest solve in the world. So yeah, now that we've gotten that out of the way, I'm going to do a quick solve on it, and I'll see how it performs. Okay, so I've scrambled the cube. Not a very good scramble, but I'm not complaining. Okay, 17. That's pretty average for me. So yeah, overall out of the box it's quite nice actually, which is quite surprising because a lot of standard cubes are not that nice out of the box. So yeah, let's get on to the next cube. So up next, I kind of want to stray away from 3x3 for a second and move on to another Moyu cube, which is the Weilong Skewb maglev. So this cube came out in, I believe, 2021 maybe. You can see the cube there has its purple internals. So we have the cube, and then another Moyu accessories box. Standard stuff. And now let's take a look at the cube. Alright, there we go. Sort of annoying box, it's just unnecessary. And hopefully I can get this plastic open better than the last one. There we go. Alright, so first turns. Oh, it's very, very sandy. Very sandy and very fast. I don't think, yeah, there's like no lube on there. I'm not sure if you can really see it with the reflection. So it's just like dry. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick solve on this one again, and we'll see how it performs out of the box with no setup. Okay, so I've got it scrambled. It's decent-ish scramble. So let's see how I solve. So 10 seconds isn't bad for me. It's just very uncontrollable without any setup or lube. So I'll set it up later and I'll see how I'll perform on that. Okay, so the next cube that we have is the QiYi Clock. Okay, so let's open it. Oh, okay. So I actually have no idea how to solve clock, and I got it because I wanted to learn how to solve it. So I actually know how to solve it now. I average around 30 seconds, so not bad for using beginner's method. Anyway, back to the video. We have some nice trading cards. I really don't know what these are. And then manuals. I think this is like how to solve the clock. Yeah, this is how to solve the clock, but no one's using that. Alright, now taking a look at the clock itself. I have no idea how to solve the clock, so I'm not going to do like a solve for this one. I'll definitely be looking up a tutorial on how to solve this because I'm really interested on how to solve clock. Alright, so next I want to just take a break from cubes at all because in here, well, first of all, the Cubicle provided me with a very nice bag. None of this is sponsored, by the way. So in here I have 2 different lubes that I actually have not tried before. So this is the Cubicle Lubes Silk Lube, which is supposed to, you know, make the cube feel more plush. I'm not sure if you can read that, but. And then this is DNM37, which is a liquid-based lube, unlike Silk, which is silicone-based. And this makes your cube it speeds it up a lot, basically. So I want to try these. I have heard very good things about them, so I'm really excited. And I'll set up some of the cubes with these 2 loops and see how they feel. Alright, so going back to 3x3s, I want to go to a very iconic cube, the YS3M. This cube actually came out in 2018. You know, it's very iconic for one specific reason, and you'll see later. Opening the box, though, it is magnetic, which is really cool. So you can see the cube and the accessories. This is a Moyu cube. In the accessories box, you have literally the same things, except the screwdriver is red. And taking the cube out of the box, opening, it's the same cube that the Skewb came in, actually. Alright, so this cube is very well known for one thing, and that's because it has ridges on each of the edges. It was supposed to increase grip, you know, like what Mega Minxes have occasionally, but since it didn't really work too well, they kind of just stopped after this cube. So first turns. Okay, so out of the box, it is very sandy. I'm not sure if it has any lube on it, actually. It might have a little bit. It has a very dry and fast feeling. There aren't any adjustable magnets in the edges. And if you actually open the cap, it has the same adjustment system that their cubes have today. Out of the box, it's very fast, dry, but it feels nice, so I'm not complaining. I'm definitely gonna set it up later because I've heard really good things about this cube. I'm gonna do a solve and see what I get. So I have scrambled the cube, so let's see what I get. This is actually a pretty decent scramble, so. Not too good. It's a 2155. It's very uncontrollable out of the box, so that's probably why. It's very fast. I have trouble solving with it, but set up, it'll definitely be a good cube. So yeah, on to the next one. So next we have one of the best cube releases so far that people have been saying. It is the Super RS3M V2 from Moyu. So taking a look at the accessories, they changed their box. It's very minimalistic now, and the same stuff that is in pretty much every other Moyu box. So now looking at the cube itself, there we go. This was probably the easiest plastic to get off out of all of them. So I believe I do have the maglev end ball core edition, but I'm not sure. It's UV coated, so it probably is. Yes, it is the ball core edition. So let's do some first turns. Alright, so out of the box, it's definitely very fast, and it feels sort of dry, but not as dry as like the YS3M felt. So it feels sort of nice, and it's definitely going to be a good cube once it's set up. yeah, I'm gonna do a solve and see how I perform. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Not terrible, but not like good. So yeah, it definitely needs to be set up, but it's a very good cube, so not complaining. And last, but definitely not least, one of the best rated cubes this year, the YS3M. This is the magic close version, so it's like the best one, supposedly. So here we have Yisheng himself, because this cube was designed by him. We have the accessories box, which comes with all the standard Moyu stuff now. And then we have the cube itself. Alright, so basically what the magic close version means is that it has a UV coating. So let's do some first turns. Out of the box, it is very, very dry. I don't think there's even any lube on that at all. It does have a very blocky and sort of like tactile feel. Basically just looks the same as the Super RS3M. Just, you know, with a slightly different piece design, I guess. Here I have the Super RS3M. It has more like grooves instead of like this scale sort of pattern. But the piece design is very, very similar. One main difference is that this doesn't have edge magnets, this does. RS3M reminds me a lot of the 2020 RS3M with that very blocky feel. And I know that the 2020 RS3M does feel very dry out of the box. Yeah, but let's do a solve and see how it performs. Okay, 1797, which is very average for me, but surprisingly, this felt quite controllable out of the box compared to some of the other ones, so I'm not complaining about that time. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. All of these cubes can be bought at the Cubicle or Speed Cube shop, and make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!